What's up, guys? It's UMB Universe, and this is going to be another reaction to MLP, and this is going to be episode 19 of Season 7. I have no idea what I'm going to get myself into, but before I get started, I would like to say a personal thank you for everyone who has donated to me to help me out in my financial situation. I'm going to make a separate video specifically saying thank you, probably along with like my mom or something like that on the phone, because she really appreciates all your help as well. But until that until that video comes out, just know that I am deeply in your debt. Pretty much as I am in debt when it comes to being in college. Great. But in any case, we're not going to dwell too much on this. We're going to just get started. Let's go. 3, 2, 1 now. I like how Apple Bloom's talking to man, I forgot his name. But that's nice. It's showing continuity that she's still talking to him about the past.
Not the only one who left Mayor's Day to the last minute.
Wait.
There's just so
Mayor's
many.
Day.
How can I choose?
Well,
Now hang on, every pony. We'll
it all
help
depends.
all of you.
It depends on what. It depends on the situation. What's going on?
Is pick flowers that accentuate my mane. It makes for a captivating color story when you present them to whomever they're intended.
Well, yeah. Okay.
That's it.
So wait, you're telling me you three ponies that dedicate their lives and cutie marks to flower giving and stuff like that
Consultations was a great
didn't
idea,
know
Rarity.
that would be a good way to give
What can we do
flowers?
for you?
You are the colorist ponies in the entire universe.
The photo finishes shoot on the most beautiful manes in Equestria.
What is Octavia doing? I see her hanging out with Vinyl, and now she's hanging out with the old woman over there. It's like,
To take pictures of my mane, so color coordination is a must. Anything for you, Rarity.
okay.
Have you a single big one?
I can see that they're really emphasizing her mane in this episode. Something bad's probably gonna happen to it.
I don't, but I could make you one.
Eh?
It's not like I've got anything else to do.
Oh. Not many people buy fans, I see. You kind of blow them out.
I do enjoy the windswept look, but other ponies might need to see it before they feel it.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, alright. Showing more of the greatness of their generosity in this episode. That's good.
I was hoping to choose the color. Could you make one in a pale yellow? I need something across the color wheel from this.
Really.
Oh, if these came in different colors, I'd buy one for every room.
Sales have been down. More colors it is.
Wow. She's just everywhere she goes. She's just okay. I'm gonna help somebody, intentionally or unintentionally, and somehow it's gonna involve my main. Yeah, something bad's gonna happen to it.
In a good mood.
You know, like this is epic foreshadowing if anyone has known one.
Am I interrupting? We were just celebrating the anniversary of the twins' first sneezes.
Why couldn't you say like, you know, birthdays and stuff so I can know years went by? Just about a year ago.
In your nose, you snorted through the nursery. Happy sneeze-aversary.
Only Pinkie Pie would celebrate someone's sneezing birthday. Someone's sneezing. It would have been hilarious if they blow it out with a sneeze. I mean, come on. You know they wanted to. You know they wanted to do that. Yeah, okay, yeah. I know I'm kind of bashing this in, and if I'm wrong, I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for it, but like, no one says Maine that many times and nothing happens to it. I know. I wonder how it's gonna be like, because she cut off her tail once in the very beginning of the series, and she didn't seem to mind about that. Yeah, sure, it kind of irked her a bit, but she understood the implications of it. So she already knows the concept of it'll grow back. But she does say she have like an important thing going on, so definitely is gonna bother with that.
Pinky, I can't have photo finish shoot my mane like this, and this party string won't come off.
Really?
That's because it's not just party string,
Oh.
it's super sticky celebration string.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense because that.
Sorry, I guess my sneeze-aversary was a little too sneeze-abratory.
They're so adorable.
It'll be fine, Pinky. I'll find a way to clean this up before the shoot tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
you might consider doing the same.
Give out the pinky. Not thinking too far ahead when it comes to these situations.
Only we had some kind of super sudsy mane conditioning shampoo for you and a magical cleaning remover potion for me.
Ooh. Boy, howdy. What?
We'll pay a visit to Zakora. She's a wonder with a cauldron.
Oh, haven't seen Zakora in a long time. I'm happy they brought her back up.
That's good, because it would take forever to yank all those baked goods out of this super sticky celebration string.
Well then.
I think you may still have some baking to do.
Yeah. But yeah, finally, Zakora coming back. How long has it been since we've seen Zakora? Like, man.
I do wish Zakora lived in town.
I almost forgot she existed. That's how long it's been. Huh.
Do you think Photo Finish would want to take a picture of my mane?
Definitely. Dude, it's so full of wildlife.
Style is quite right for this particular photo essay. Photo Finish traveled everywhere in her search for the most beautiful of manes.
Aw.
Even Yak-Yakistan?
Well, yaks don't have manes, per se, and I'm not sure their style is quite what she's looking for either. Though at this moment, neither is mine.
Okay, it's not that bad.
Sorry, Zakora will absolutely be able to help.
I'm sure you're right. Listen, spooky eyes! Why don't you take a picture? It will last longer.
Thank you.
But don't.
One of the first times that I've noticed somebody actually, you know, call those eyes out. Just like, leave. What are you doing? What are you looking at?
I'm sure they seem strange, but my methods are mine. After all, I've been doing this for quite a long time.
Okay. I believe you, but
I'll have those cupcakes cleaned off in no time.
You
You really-
should bake new ones.
yes.
For your mane, of course. Just soap will do. So use my super sudsy shampoo.
What a relief.
Something tells me that a certain potion is going to be mixed up with another one's potion.
You were right to be concerned. Manes are tricky, I have learned.
Tell me about it.
Cleaning is simple, but a magical fix could cause any number of troublesome ticks.
Really?
Boy, howdy do I
There
miss
are
your
tales I
rhyming,
could tell
scheming
to make
talk.
your hair stand on end. Horrifying, terrifying attempts to mane men.
Well, I do enjoy a good yarn, but I'm not sure I could take any more mane fright today.
Well, I love a good scary story.
There's the contagious frizz that spreads friend to friend, or the story of the infinitely splitting end.
Oh, boy, howdy. I wonder if they got mixed up.
Very entertaining. Thanks for the shampoo. Ta-ta!
Anything
But it's like one of those, like,
curling
anti-
Your whole body is one big curl?
There is one story I nearly forgot. Of an earth pony who needed to clean up her shop.
Whoa.
What do I have to do?
My lord, Pinky.
Perhaps it'd be better if I were more clear. You can't clean up Sugar Cube Corner from here.
Gee, Zakora, I can take a hint.
With
Ah.
just a few drops, any mess you'll improve if you focus on that which you want.
I like how they don't hide it at all, how, like,
Sticky celebration string. It's kind of the only thing you can see.
how clearly ultra powerful Pinky is.
Drops, but I figured we should all chip in. Just in case. Remember to only focus on the party string.
Oh my god, she's really doing it.
Remove anything else. Ooh.
Like, for real. No, Pinky, you know, I admire you a lot, but, like,
Shower
come on.
really gives you the chance to focus on the fabulosity of your mane. Not the most pleasant scent, but it gets the job done.
And yes, I get it. I understand. I understand. Like, you know, shower, curtains, but they're always naked. Alright, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, it reminds me a lot of a certain some Powerpuff.
I don't understand. Is that you, Rarity? Why would you think to point your hooves at me?
Let's just say I understand why your shampoo hasn't made a splash in the marketplace.
Oh, Jesus.
Goodness, Zakora, you could at least pretend it isn't that bad.
I mean,
I'm sorry, my dear.
I've
But
seen
there's
worse.
nothing to say.
I
You
think.
just took the wrong potion from here yesterday.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought maybe your shampoo had triggered early onset mare pattern baldness.
What?
No, this
That would be
lack
bad.
of hair was put into motion when you mistakenly washed with remover potion.
Oh, what a relief!
Oh,
Well,
good,
if you could
good,
just whip
good.
up a cure, I'll be on my way. So much to do before the shoot tomorrow.
As I mentioned before, there's no easy fix. Mane mending magic's the trickiest of tricks.
Sorry?
My
I
lord.
hope that your mane has left us forever. There's a chance we can fix it, I think, if we're clever.
Wait, there's a
If we're clever.
chance?
Chance? I would say like 25 out of
If I'm
100.
to work any faster, one wrong ingredient spells utter disaster. You should go finish your list of to-dos. Keep your mind off of all of these mane-losing blues.
I don't know what the lesson's supposed to be. Something about, I don't know, don't let your mane dictate who your personality's supposed to be.
Nothing to worry about. Sakura
I
will
don't
have
know.
a cure before I've even finished my to-dos. But I don't know if I can even show my face looking like this.
Really? Come on, that's one of the oldest things in the book. It reminds me of Megamind.
I'm sorry, miss, but I can't match your mane if I can't see it.
What about mine?
Marigold, I should think.
Sorry, I believe it was my turn, and
Whoa.
I just need to pick up some...
Role reversal. Someone's turned into a Fluttershy.
It's wonderful how this display shows that your fans provide just the right amount of air.
Well, I owe it all to Rarity.
So kind of you to say.
The kindness has nothing to do with it.
She's so
Rarity
generous.
always knows how to make something look its best. Probably because she looks so good herself. That ain't
See.
something us non-fabulous folk here can understand.
He self-bashed himself, but yet really praised Rarity. I like that. It's like, I'm not good looking, but dang if I know who someone does.
Every pony's interest in our new sofa colors, but the yellow one is spoken for.
Oh, thank you, Davenport. Perhaps I can pick it
Man.
up once every pony leaves.
I'll give you twice whatever the pony who wants to buy the yellow one is paying.
3 times!
What?
Sold!
This dude. Okay. Look, people dog on, like, GameStop a lot, but at least when I pre-order a game, they don't give it to someone else because they say they'll pay more for it.
Treat you when you can't command their attention.
Are you sure that's what happened? Wait, you can't command Pony's attention because your mane's messed up?
Pretty much.
Messed up.
It,
Does this look messed up to you?
yes. I wanted to say yes. Yes, it does.
Pretend it's not so bad.
Hard.
If today is any indication of how ponies will treat me from now on, I can't simply wait to see if my mane grows back.
Okay. Well,
I'm sorry, Rarity. I'm sure no pony means to make you feel worse than you already do.
I'm pretty sure they
Didn't you
don't.
say Zakora was working on a cure?
Yes, well, even if every pony isn't utterly indifferent to my presence, Sakura might not be able to fix this in time for the shoot. Can't you do a spell to restore some semblance of my mane?
Well,
The thing is, it's pretty much like Zakora said. Fixing manes with magic is...
Tricky! I know!
apparently.
Make with the tricks!
What is up with these ponies and having their ultra, like, incredible, what the hell, why are they going insane? Okay. So the only way in this case to fix a mane is by using an already existing source.
This won't do!
Wow.
I need an actual mane!
It's kind of like wishing for money. The money has to come from somewhere in the world.
You can't just make a mane with magic. The results could be disastrous.
More disastrous than this!
How is... We're talking about ponies that came up with a spell to go back in time, do a whole bunch of other things, move the sun and the moon with great magic potential alone, but somehow the concept of making a mane eludes them.
But Sakura said there was
The one thing almost every pony has.
I have searched for so long. What I told you before was totally wrong.
Zakora, you found a cure? That's amazing!
You mean I'll get my fabulous mane back in time for the shoot?
What I'm trying to say is there is no cure to manes.
I'm afraid I can't fix it before the big shoot. but in time the hair will grow back from the root.
Yeah. Yeah, like how your tail did.
No magical cure
in
to
one
ace
episode.
us through it, unless you went backward in time to undo it.
I think we can both say that's not a good option.
Well, one more than the other. You at least give it a shot. Come on, I want to see that. I want to see that come back.
I have always believed that the right outfit can make up for any other areas that are lacking, but I will need your honest opinions. How awful is it?
I think it's pretty okay because I'm not a judger.
Oh, come on! Can't any pony pretend it's not bad?
We could, try.
Maybe. Well, if any of you have an idea how to make this disaster look good enough for Photo Finish's piece in Vanity Fair on the most beautiful mains in Equestria, I'm open to hearing it.
You ever tried a wig?
Is that all?
No problem.
Does wigs count? What's up? Go to Stephen Magnus. I think he probably believed, oh yeah, from the time you cut off your tail. I know I'm bringing that up a lot, but come on.
Applejack. How is milking a cow going to help?
That's just it. It looks like we hired a new milkmaid.
This is pretty close to my color as a youngin'.
It really is. Good thing we know what you did look like back then.
It's a good idea, Applejack, but Photo Finish is looking for the most beautiful manes, not bonnets.
But at least they got the idea of a wig. And that it was made of hay.
This'll do the trick. Just you wait.
That actually looks pretty good.
This is really quite fetching. Yes, nailed it.
Yeah, okay. I kind of expected that.
It's not portable.
It was good though. Like, that is a good one. Kind of remind me a lot of Snowdrop.
Oh, let's face it. We'll just have to call Photo Finish and cancel.
Poor bear. That bird, like, was he seriously just flying around looking for? All right.
I never thought she'd cancel her shoot with Photo Finish.
You saw her mane, right?
I think we all saw it.
If any pony can turn lemons into lemonade, it's her.
I guess it's harder for her when she feels like the lemon.
Well, she's not a lemon. She's our friend. And right now, she needs our support.
Why is that sentence so weird to me? Well, she's not a lemon. I don't know why. It's not that. It's not funny, but it's funny.
Closing the door. I'm more comfortable in the dark.
Man,
Okay, Rarity. You've done just about
how many episodes have we had so far that involved Rarity, like, resort to this whole eating ice cream bit?
Yeah! And we're here to remind you how awesome you are.
I mean, it's been a long it's been a lot.
It's lovely of you to say, but it's hard to argue with the cold, hard facts.
Hey, who needs facts when you have opinions that
My mane, I
overweigh fact? They don't.
once did. Ponies treat me like the sad, invisible pony I've become.
Rarity, you're not invisible. You're our friend.
You're very
You
visible.
started a fashion empire.
A friend who made us all feel beautiful in her lovely creations.
Mm-hmm.
A friend who stuck by us no matter what. A friend so generous that she once chopped off her own tail to help us see her.
Thank you. Wait.
I know you lost.
Thank you for bringing it up. I'm happy about that. I love this show.
Confidence is something you can get back right now.
Yes.
Goodness, you're right. The only pony behaving differently today was me.
Pretty much.
Besides, what doesn't shine from the outside in?
Rarity? What are you doing?
I'm preparing to shine from the inside out.
Making it work.
Awesome!
Making it work.
It's my own fault. I shouldn't have bought flowers without asking Spoiled what she likes.
Well,
Okay.
we don't have much left. What does she like?
Nothing.
Purple?
I have a solution.
Ugh.
Rarity, that mane is amazing.
Yeah, it really is. You remind me of.
Although I'm afraid I missed my chance at Vanity Mare, which
I guess Bon Bon's taking her time off because I remember her being, you know, the thing.
Is
All right.
lavender purple?
Yes. That's the answer of your question.
the windswept look is very last season.
When I say very last season, I mean so 18 minutes ago. Yes, the greatest of fashions, having your fashion literally blow off you to get to someone else.
You can always use a chaise.
Well, if you wanted to shine from the inside out, I think this afternoon you became the brightest filly in Equestria.
Oh, pshaw, Applejack. I'm simply making up for all the time I wasted feeling sorry for myself.
I don't know why you
Gotta
were
admit,
so
though.
upset. Your mane looks awesome.
It's like, yeah,
I'm glad that I have all of you to remind
it's like
me to
she
use
could
my
come up with
accident to use
almost
magical
anything.
remover potion on
I'm
my
not
mane.
surprised.
I can look good on the outside as long as I feel good on the inside.
How'd you end up using remover potion on your head anyway?
Things happen. Yep, what happened with Pinky?
If I had the remover potion this whole time, that means Pinky must have the...
Well, in her case, it works.
Well, that explains why our manes are all so bouncy and soft.
Well, oh, guess not.
Perhaps I'll fetch the rest of that remover potion.
Great! Hey, is there something different about you?
You look so great.
So you're sure? You're sure it's fully recovered?
Polish.
Yes, Rarity, it's been months. Your mane looks fine.
It's been months. What a dramatic leap in time that is.
Beautiful manes in Equestria issue of
Sure.
You should read it.
Alright.
Oh, honestly, Pinky, after all I went through, I'm not sure it even matters what mane graces the page.
Yes. I don't give two hoots about your lessons, just look at it.
We had a little talk with Photo Finish.
And explain just how beautiful we thought you were, inside and out. While you were shining from the inside out, Photo Finish took a few pictures.
I go.
Luckily,
Enough.
you don't have to say anything.
My lord, I love Mel Phoenix so much.
For itself.
She's really one of my one of my favorites of like the reoccurring fashionista ponies that are in Rarity Circle. I really have to say that I love her so much. Oh man, this episode was a big this episode had a lot of mixed feelings for me, but I honestly have to say I did really enjoy it. At first, it gave off the impression that this was just a straight up filler episode. Like you could skip this episode and you won't really gain or miss much throughout the brunt of the series. But now that I've actually seen all the way through, I honestly have to say, yeah, this is yet another great episode, and the greatness it is season 7. I have yet to come across an episode that I actually inherently hate. So yeah, like for this episode, like Rarity in herself, she's shown a lot of her generosity throughout the course of the series, and I'm happy that my speculations were actually, you know, pretty spot on for this. That whenever someone puts too much impetus on something bad was gonna happen to it. First, it was a string, so I was like, okay, that's not too bad, and then the whole thing with the hair. If I remember correctly, there were like 1 or 2 episodes that I can remember from Pop-Up Girls that really involved the girls' like outer appearance that affected their overall standing of the world. First one I remember is Bubbles, where she had to wear glasses, and the girls always constantly laughed at her because she had to wear glasses, and every time she took her glasses off, she didn't know what to do really. And that episode kind of reminds me of that. Another episode being the actual episode that pertains to this episode, where Blossom had I think Bubbles and Buttercup cut her hair, and her hair was just super bad, like really bad. And decide which was worse, Blossom's hair or Rarity's hair in this episode, because clearly these shows have this thing when it comes to like your hair designs. So yeah, okay. As for like all the other stuff, I like how they really wanted to put emphasis on a lot of other ponies in this too. I love how they're constantly putting up like other vendor ponies that's what they do, and even showing how Rarity improves their work ethic with her own generosity, and just the fact that she just wants to do what she wanted to do anyway. So, and I love how adaptive she is. She really showed her adaptive side to this, because like you're such a fashionista pony. I'm pretty sure you can make anything work with the right amount of whatever you need. So yeah, I'm happy that she showed that. And the fact they brought up the Stephen Magnus thing, with her cutting off her tail, I'm pretty sure a lot of people should have like brought that up too. Like that was one of her shining moments, and it was one of the first things she's ever done in the series when it comes to her generosity side. I'm like, yeah, she can make it work. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to really say about this. So it was pretty much like a very standard episode. I'm happy this was also an episode that brought back Sakura. Is someone tell me when was the last time we saw Sakura in the series, like, actually play a part in the overarching story of things? Because I know it's been a while. It had to have been. I mean, they really, like, put up a shine to her tree as if we haven't seen it in a while. So, I could be wrong. You know, my memory has never been really good. So, we'll see what happens from next episode. So, come next episode, we will have only... when episode 20 comes out, we would have like not even 7 episodes left of the series, of the season, and speculations on what the finale is going to be like, since they did a cold opening to the season, and they didn't have this entire epic grand thing that a lot of people both said was a breath of fresh air from all the other times they had to do it, and a momentary relapse in how they really structured a lot of things. For me, it's always been, I like the epic adventures in the beginning and ends of a season, because in the between those two things, you have a bunch of slice of life / other episodes that don't really accommodate to much except the lesson. And so when you just have the same thing for the opening, it's kind of like, okay, and then we just continue on with that. See, for me, I need that kind of like break from. I need that kind of break from it. But I guess another thing you can go off on, if they did it in a sense of you had an epic beginning, epic end, no epic beginning for the next season, and an epic end, and it kind of spaces each other out better. Because I do understand it's like you have a big finale, and then get into the new season, and yet it's another big thing. And at some point you're gonna start running out. You're either gonna start running out of ideas of what to do, or it's just gonna feel lackluster in the sense that you had a back-to-back notion, especially if you're binge watching the series. So that's a new perspective I'm looking at it in. But I'm really hoping for like another like big thing to happen in the season finale, because that's just how I feel. They have to do it at some point, because sooner or later we're gonna have to get back to Queen Chrysalis and her inevitable defeat or change into a good character. So we'll see what happens. You know, I'm hoping for Grogar, since he was kind of hinted in this season. So definitely hoping for Grogar. This is Do You Want to Be a Universe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.